It's live, it looks like. Let's see. Yep, so it looks like we are live. I don't know if you can hear yourself on that end. Possibly. All right, so live with Wellbot. Say hello. If he's still there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wasn't 100% sure if you were still there. So.
Yeah, just temporarily away.
All right. So let's see. Trying to get this thing going properly. All right. So we're going to talk about Fusion 360 and making things, and I hope you all can hear him. We're having a little bit of problems with this, so we're going to give this a try and see what we can do. So,
You can hear me?
I can hear you. I'm not sure if I can hear you on that. Let me open this up and click it. Right, so why don't you go ahead and say something?
Just 1, 2, 3.
I think it's working for you.
Yeah, okay.
So, all right. I don't know if, well, it looks like we've got one viewer, it looks like.
That was probably me.
That was probably, yeah, probably. Oh, that's all right. So yeah, we're going to talk about making things in Fusion 360, how we go about the creative process, and things to create, to be a little original on creating, and just how people can go about learning to make something so they can either have someone 3D print it or 3D print it themselves. So most things that I do for testing things depend on printing. It will depend. I will 3D print things that you find off Thingiverse or my mini factory, stuff like that. Some things are just kind of niche items, so they're not the best for getting into creating things, but they're good for testing out your printer or seeing what you can possibly do if you create something. Was it Daniel Noré that created the Benchy? Yes. So yeah, Daniel Noré created Benchy, which most everyone should know what Benchy is. It's a little tugboat, and he created it a couple of years ago, I think. I don't remember how long ago it was, but yeah, so he did that. And along with what he did, the open RC car.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, he's got a few things up his sleeve for creating, and by a few I mean quite a bit. So yeah, so I mean, I've gone through and like, see, there's this right here for my microphone. The original part broke on it, so I've got this to kind of help hold it on. It was the first test print, and I've used it a couple of times, and it's worked. I've also designed and made this guy, fully 3D printed box. So So I mean, it's fun to sit there and go through and learn how to do things. You get to figure out how something's going to go together. So like that box, you've got the pieces going together like this, and to make that fit right, well, you don't want them to be the exact same dimension. So say this is like 15 millimeters. You don't want this piece to go in here to be 15 millimeters. You want it to be 14.5 millimeters. You got to have that difference in it. So, and I know you've done quite a bit of making stuff. So let's hear what you have to say on some of this.
Well, yeah, strangely, I've never printed a Vinci. I don't know. I'm not sure why I've never printed one. Maybe it's because my whole world is resin. So a lot of the things that I see don't apply the same way my world of printing.
Yeah.
And I guess that's why I haven't done it. But I've never done tolerance tests either in terms of sort of gaps or anything like that.
Yeah.
I downloaded Angus's very first version of the tolerance test a while ago, but because I've been sick, I haven't actually done printing, more designing things, doing the 3D side. So yeah, I definitely want to do that. Like I make my own kind of tolerance print tests, but more for the resin side of things, so check shrinkage in that.
Yeah.
So I made like this little rectangle with certain sized holes and then certain sized poles, and then once they cured, I measured it to see how much it differed to what the measurements were in Fusion, which surprised me quite a bit. Like there was very minimal shrinkage. Like,
Yeah.
Quite.
Well, and that's good. I've obviously never used resin. I've just got you can kind of see them right back there, my ANET A8 printer, and obviously, tolerance test on that is completely different because I know on a resin you get to where it just goes and lays down, and as it goes up, it cures it with either the laser or the screen, whichever one you're going to have, and as it goes to build up, it just obviously goes up like that. So as fine as your pixels on your screen or your laser can focus is the quality you can get compared to a point whatever nozzle you use on a printer and how far it pushes down. So if it's too close to the printer and it prints, you'll get that squished. I think what is it people call elephant foot.
Yeah, I heard someone say that the other day. I thought people actually liked that though. Like they prefer to have a squashed first layer and then the rest of the layers be kind of normal.
Yeah. So
I've never really understood that though, because obviously I've got zero experience with it.
Yeah. So it looks like we've got two people on. I see one, Raz. He said it took 6 minutes to get the notice. Thank you for joining. Can you hear Wellbot speak? Because we're just having a couple issues, so it's kind of playing through my computer right now.
Yes, hello, testing. I'm probably going to have to load up the stream so I can see the chat. Let's see a way to access the chat through.
Yeah. I'm not sure on that, so let's see.
Wizardry Calvin.
Oh, Calvin, why can't you just join us? That would be a big help right now.
Oh, Mr. Carroll Science.
Or Mr. Carroll Science, yeah. Mr. Carroll Science. Oh, hi there. Yeah, we started like 10 minutes ago. Don't worry about it. We've had technical issues. Can you hear Wellbot whenever you speaking?
Hello. And you're here. 2 centimeters away from my speaker. Microphone though, so probably better than the old $5 piece. I love that. Calvin just retweeted.
Mr. Carroll Science said, yeah, he can hear, but it sounds like the speaker's right next to the microphone. And yeah, well, that's kind of pretty much what it is. It's going off of mine having issues. YouTube was not allowing me to use Google Hangouts for whatever reason. And so, yeah, that's been fun. All right, so one Raz had a question. When you join two parts together in Fusion 360, how can you unjoin them so you can change some settings? Well, first thing in Fusion 360, whenever you create something, down below you got your timeline, and in your timeline, you can go through and change that. You can delete the actual join. So you just kind of look down there on the timeline. It's a couple boxes put together, and you can delete that if you want. It makes it a little easier to fix the join, or you can go back to before that at your timeline. There's that little arrow with the bar going down, and you can just drag it across to get right before that if you want to change something.
It depends on how you make your objects as well. Like if you take, say, 2 cubes created off 2 different sketches, and then you join them with combine command, you should be able to go back and edit that.
Yeah.
One of the sketches, and that will just dynamically change it on the joined object as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you can.
Other trickery, which I'm going to do a video about actually the next day or so, use projection magic to help with things like that. So if you are like projecting things from a solid, then you can make it dynamically update other objects, which is kind of cool. Very handy indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. A few different ways to do it. That's kind of one thing that's both good and frustrating about Fusion is there's so many ways that you can do exactly the same thing.
Yeah. So it's like tying your shoe. You can tie your shoe completely different ways. I mean, there's not a million different ways, but there are several different ways you can tie your shoe. Tie your shoe so you don't have to tie it again. Whether it has the bow tie look to it, or you kind of tie it in the sense of you're just lacing it through and around and down through your laces. So it's kind of the same process with Fusion. There's so many different ways that you can go about doing something. So you can do it in a straight line, or you've got your line that you've already done, and then you just kind of jump back here. There's just so many ways. There's not just one true way. So yeah. I know.
It can be frustrating at times, but at the same time, it's kind of good because sometimes you'll do something and discover an entirely different way of doing it, and you'll find it's easier or it suits what you're doing better. Like recently, I've been making my official Worldbot model and trying to make some of the parts, like the arm, forearm bit. I've tried like 3 or 4 different ways using like sculpting, using patches, using solid modeling. And there's no one way that is right for that particular part of the body, but probably the most appropriate way is the form sculpting mode, but then other parts of the body, even though they're very similarly shaped, it's just so much easier to do it with the standard modeling tools. It's kind of weird like that. Sometimes, even though it's a very similar shape, you'll just find it easier to do one way than the other. And that's a really great thing about Fusion. It doesn't matter how you decide to do it, you just do it.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it is definitely a thing to get used to. And so you go one way and do it, and then you go another way and do it. I've created several different things. So on my mom, a piece broken for her in her kitchen for her drawer, the back that attaches there, because you got your little slider. In the very back, there's a piece that attaches. Actually, I have. Let me dig it out. I actually have one of the pieces. I think I should have it at least. The joys of.
Actually, just done 2 tutorials, like beginner level tutorials, where I go from creation of objects, and I'm going to take it right through to making an assembly. So if you want to check out that, I go through different modeling techniques and things for the different objects that I create, and I'm going to kind of try to cover different techniques in each video as well. So check that out. It might be good for you.
Yeah.
Also, Lars Christians. Check that guy out. He's always uploading cool stuff. Lars and his body. Takes a while to get used to his accent, but
now that's completely understandable. All right, let's see. I'm gonna. We're trying to see if this will work with my OBS. I'm not sure that it's going to do anything.
I'll show you the screen. I haven't with Carol Science, but did think about submitting something for 3D printing nerds challenge. Months for the feed.
No, I've not created. I had looked. Actually, I think I liked what you had posted on Twitter, Mr. Carol Science. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to say I did. And I've thought about it. I've thought a couple of different designs. I've been busy. I've had so much stuff going on, and I was wanting to get this stream going today and kind of get everything set up. But with how my day was, I got back. Well, it's like 12:14 a.m. here in Missouri. So I got back home. Was it like 9:30 almost? So I had to take care of the animals and get everything kind of put up because we got some groceries. So yeah, I mean, I've just had a busy time, and I spent all week going through and sketching up a design for the crib I'm going to make for our child, and that's one thing I'm going to do in Fusion. So here's my actual sketch. You kind of see it, not as good. Side, back, front, and then just kind of another sketch for the side on how it's going to go together. So I get to do that in Fusion.
You're in my territory.
What's that?
You're in the same area as Joe Mike.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. Fun enough, he's actually having a kid very soon too. Crazy small book. But yeah, the guy's name on Twitter is YM Shem. Handles at Soymai. SOYMY. And yeah, I had this design idea in my head, and I thought, oh yeah, I'll do it. And then I got busy making videos, and then he started posting pictures of his, and it was like exactly the same as mine. And I'm like, oh, you can have that. I just won't anytime.
Oh, yeah.
But I honestly don't think I could do anything with the vouchers if I want anyway, because they're not a significant enough amount that it would be of any benefit to me. Like, the only thing I could really buy from Manhattan would be resin, and by the time they threw the shipping on there, it actually cost me something. So that'd be no good for me at the moment.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, and I thought about it, and I was like, well, I got this idea. I could do this. I could do this. I could do this. I was just like, I got a list like a mile long of things I need to do, and then it's just I've nicked like one thing off like a week. My riding mower, I've actually been working on the video that I did for that I'm fixing it. I don't have any parts out here for it, I think. Yeah. So there's the drive shaft that goes down, and then there's a little kind of gear that attaches to the steering rod that turns the wheels up front. All that little gear with the shaft that comes up had actually rubbed raw down about 2 millimeters. And so anytime you turn left, it would push back. And so you couldn't turn left. You could turn right, but not left. So keeping it straight sucked. But that actually came with our house that we bought like just over a month ago. We closed. So the people left that, and they left a whole bunch of other stuff. So I've been kind of cleaning up, trying to get stuff done. I'm limited on what I can do physically right now. With my back, I got T-boned in February, so my back's been jacked up. So I've been going through trying to not overdo myself. So that's been fun. So whenever we moved, I had several friends, and they're really good friends. I've known them for years, and they came over and they helped move, and pretty much just said, don't lift that, don't do this, don't do that. I'm just like, who's bossing who around? Who's the one that's moving? So it was like, you're like an old man right now. You can't do anything. I'm just like, I can do something. I'm not gonna kill myself. I know better than that. But yeah.
It looks like I might be able to share the screen. In the Google Hangouts option, there's a share screen option.
Let me see. Let's see. Settings. Share screen. Yeah, I've got my share screen up. Well, I can see you. you see me?
I can see you in the video, but in the Hangouts it's showing your screen.
Yeah, like, okay, let's see. If I hit stop, there. So I can see you and you can see me. Now let's see.
When you shared your screen, it didn't show up in the YouTube feed.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Share. Oh, there's the YouTube feed there. Let's try.
What's the point of having a share screen option if it only shares between us?
Well, and that's the thing. It's supposed to be so I can stream, but YouTube was not letting me. If all the things I go through, they go, "Oh, select quick for Hangouts." Okay, that doesn't work. Like I can't select quick. I'm just like, what good is it that I can't select this? Oh, so Mr. Carroll Science says, can you put Fusion in the stream? You could show off some skills during the stream. Well, I was planning on that actually, but with this being a pain in the butt, we're troubleshooting through that right now, trying to at least.
So just that only goes to you, doesn't it?
Yep, that's me seeing myself 3 times on the screen.
Well, that's.
I don't need that because I got this one over here and this here. So I got myself enough. And I look at myself in the mirror all the time, so I'm good. Anytime I brush my teeth and all that. Wash my hands, the mirror's right there, so I get enough of this mug. Oh, let's see. Yeah, definitely not sure if we can do that with this. I've been trying to see if I could fix it and get it to work. Let's see. Oh. Let's try and download this. Let's see.
Cool if had some kind of live collaboration ability. And then talk about collaborate, right? Or check it out.
Yeah.
Line up. Have one person do something, one person do something. I've seen programs that do that before, but obviously not as complex.
Let's see. So I'm trying to get this to download. There's a YouTube streaming thing. See if I can get this to work. Because Because I'm pretty sure everyone's tired of staring at this. And that yellow wall. Yeah.
Switch between our camps at all? Anyone out there?
Oh,
Like the way it does with Calvin and Jimmy?
well, I know this with Hangouts, they have it to where it switches back and forth, but that's why I'm trying to.
Well, that's what I thought. Like when I was looking at the stream before, it looked like it was switching the feed, but maybe it was. I don't know.
Mr. Carroll Science says the wall looks green to me. Let me show you how the wall actually looks.
It's a very snot green color.
It's yellow. It is completely horrendous yellow all over, everywhere, just yellow.
Sure is.
Yeah. So when we looked at it, I was like, well, that's yellow room. Yeah, I'm gonna have to paint that. List. It's really far down on my list right now. So yeah, time for a paint job. You can come paint it for me if you like, Mr. Carroll Science. They even had a whole lot of paint that was in this room over on the side. You know, like the white paint for the trim at the bottom and stuff. I mean, I didn't see yellow paint. There was a whole bunch of unopened paint cans too, like full paint, you know, about that big. I was just like, oh, so many. Chat spazzed on me for a second. You buy the plane ticket. I'll buy the paint. I think that the wife would kill me if I bought it. Where are you at, Mr. Carroll Science? I want to say I heard where you were from before. I don't remember. Where you at? Phoenix. Okay. Phoenix, Arizona.
All I know is it's super tricky.
That's the only Phoenix I actually know. So. Okay, so 3 hours south of Phoenix. That's not bad.
Middle of the desert.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I had an aunt that lived out there in Phoenix, I think. I want to say she passed away a couple years ago, so she was and by aunt I mean like she was my dad's aunt anyway. So I mean she was up there in age. So, all right, let's see.
Summer's supposed to be out. There's places like Arizona, Las Vegas. Probably hot like here. How's the weather around your part at the moment?
It's actually been nice. Let's see what the temperature is right now. Temperature.
Lost your audio.
Lost the video where with.
No, I ain't got nothing.
Yeah. So it says it's 71 right now where I'm at. All right. Let's see. Well, can you guys still see? So I'm not sure. You can see on YouTube. Chat's freaking out a little bit right now. I'm trying to get this.
I don't know if you can still hear me, but yeah, like 114 sounds very similar to where I live in Summertime, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, that's hot. Not the good hot.
I cannot hear. What the hell is going on here?
Well, I'm trying to get this thing going, so see if this can work. All right, let's see.
See, but not heard, maybe.
All right, let's see. All right.
Very strange.
All right, let's see.
Cool. It appears that I can only hear you through the YouTube stream now, which gives me a delay and an echo.
Oh, let's see if I can fix that. All right, let's see. Yeah. Yep.
Wait a minute. Be excusable.
Let's see. Oh yeah, the cat keeps disappearing on me now and again when I do something. Yeah, figuring out Hangouts apparently with YouTube is not what it wants to do right now. Let's see. So, events.
Have you still got the Hangouts window open?
can see you.
Have you like muted the microphone in that window or something?
No. Nope. Hmm.
That's weird. I just completely lost audio through Google Hangouts.
Yeah, that is.
Can't hear at all.
Yeah, that's been fun. Okay, let's see.
Google.
Yeah.
I tried closing it. Come back.
All right.
See if that reinitiates for me. Back to thing.
Let's see. Those.
Of Wirecast.
All right. Okay, let's see. Trying to get this working. Those Google Hangouts. And let's get another call. All right, let's see. See if we can't get this guy figured out. Huh. Well, I just sent you another invite to it, so you might want to go and get that. That might help you.
Back.
Ah, there you are.
I still can't hear.
Huh. Oh, Windows and all that fun stuff.
Mr. Noobs.
Oh, the fun things about doing this. Well, Calvin said the first time he did it, it was a fiasco, and that is truly what we're having right now.
Yeah, that would not surprise me in the least. Even the first time I did the solo stream, I'm pretty sure I had issues.
Yeah, this is definitely my first stream, so it's a lot of fun. Oh,
We'll get there.
yeah, we'll get there. Well, I can see you again, so
It's a good experiment if nothing else.
yep. You're definitely louder on my end, though. Oh, let's see.
Very odd.
Yeah.
I really have not changed anything on my end. Just having to turn the volume up on the YouTube stream so I can hear what you say, and then turn it down so I don't hear echoes.
So headphones is what you're saying.
Well, I don't know. For some reason, I can't hear you through the Google Hangouts window, but through the YouTube thing I can. But it's got like a good 10, 20-second delay as well, so I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see. This is. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see if I can get this. Come on.
I'm going to say, go ahead and say, blame Calvin. Calvin!
Yes, Calvin. This is all your fault. And yeah. Let's see.
Need some of that Jimmy Google magic.
Yeah, Jimmy. If Jimmy is watching, Jimmy could give a hand. Who knows what Jimmy's doing right now? Let's see. It's almost 1 here. So it's probably almost 11 o'clock where Jimmy's at. So let's see. Yeah, I definitely should have tried figuring Hangouts out. I was going to, but with being gone all day, that did not help me at all. So the only way I can actually get screen to show is I actually let me unplug this real with my view. Yeah, set this stuff up here. All right, let's see. Fusion. Come on, open up. There you go. See, this is the only way I can get Fusion to show right now. And that just won't work. I had another camera I could show it, which I ordered. I don't have that camera yet because I just ordered it. So. All right, let's see. Which this is funny that Google Hangouts has such an issue with this right now, for me at least. And to log into YouTube, I use my Google accounts like all the time. Like it remembers it always. And so for it to actually have such a problem with it being Google-ish based to log in and all that, it's kind of hilarious and annoying at the same time.
I totally agree. Like considering they pretty much run by the same entity, it would just be older.
So, all right. Let's see.
Mr. Carroll Science says he's happy to print on the Hangout Teams companies.
But he what? There you go. The chat disappeared on me. Now it's back. In fact, I do something, all of a sudden the chat just vanishes, and I'm waiting. I will actually send you a link.
Tutorial.
I'll send you a link, Mr. Carol Science. Give me on Twitter. Give me a second. So you gotta find you. That's the fun part of search. Mr. Carol Science. And oh no, I need message. Here's message. Tell I don't message a lot from my computer. I always use my phone. And
Still don't know why I can't hear you.
yeah,
Very bizarre. Must be filtering the audio through something.
all right, let's.
So,
There you go. How's that?
say something here?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, you're back.
I had to there when I did that. There was some stupid setting that changed, and I was just, well, I was like, well, let's go into settings for Google Hangout and try that. And well, that apparently was the problem. It changed it from high definition microphone to was it like a default, like a wireless, whatever. And I have, yeah, I think it was going through the actual webcam, which I have the webcam microphone off because that was causing issues with recording. Like I was doing a video for for the gears for my mower. The reason why that thing got rubbed raw is there's a little bushing on there, a little plastic bushing that was gone, and so it was rubbing it raw. So that was the problem. So I printed a new one and did that.
That's always handy when you've got the ability. What kind of gear was it? Like just a straight normal gear? Was that
Let's see,
did you do a gear tutorial not long ago? Or
yeah, I did. I actually did do a gear tutorial for a actual printer I got off of Craigslist, and
Oh yeah. I think I was watching it like yesterday or the day before or something because I only came across the link for your YouTube channel then.
yeah. So that is the piece that you can see where it rubbed raw down, and you can see where the paint got rubbed off up here and down here where the bushing used to be, but this one got completely rubbed because down here is where the metal sets, and it rubbed it completely raw. So I actually ordered this bushing for it with the new part. Let's see. And that little bushing cost me almost $2, I think. So what I did was I actually went into Fusion and I created another one like that, and then a straight up one that didn't have a little top lip. Mr. Carol Science, I did send you an invite to this on Twitter. So check your message. Because if I tweet that out, everyone can just join, and well.
If I tweet that out, everyone can just join.
Oh, there you are. How's it going?
Well, very well.
No good.
How are you guys doing?
Well, it would be better if this thing actually worked properly.
Yeah. It was kind of just us three anyways, right? So.
You have to figure out some kind of screen sharing ability at some point, because that would be cool to.
Google Hangouts has a screen share function.
Yeah, and I was trying that. So when I hit screen share, it was just sharing it between like watch. So screen share. So I can pick. Oh, let's see. There's this one here, and I click share. What do you guys see there?
Oh, I see what you see.
Yeah.
I see your screen.
Yeah.
Switch
So
to Fusion if it comes up.
well, let's see. All right, click this back in, and screen share. Now, if I move this over, you should be able to see Fusion 360, but everyone on YouTube will not see Fusion 360.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's the one problem I'm having right now. So screen sharing.
On YouTube, I've only seen you so far.
Yeah. So let's see if I take this and slide this over. It's with YouTube. Stream. Oh, come on. Here's the events. Control room. Now, let's see, because if I go here, no, that's not what I want. Studio.
Wondering what was in that optional features thing that was listed up there.
Let's see, streaming, camera. I don't want camera. Camera's just gonna mean that. Let's see. Well, I'm going to end this live stream real quick, and then maybe we can try to get this to go up. So we'll be back at the live stream as soon as we can.